Toyota is gearing up to launch a new competitor to the BMW X5M and Mercedes GLS 63. About a year ago, they introduced their most prestigious badge on an SUV, creating the high-riding Century. At its debut, a notable Gazoo Racing-badged variant featuring minivan-style sliding rear doors and 22-inch alloy wheels was showcased. This variant was a fully-fledged GRMN built as a one-off. Well, not for long. During a recent trip to China to meet with Century SUV owners, Toyota chairman Akio Toyoda revealed that there's only one GRMN model out there, and he's the lucky owner. This is similar to the rare Century GRMN sedan we saw a few years ago, but the big difference between the two is that the SUV is going into production. Based on the TNGA platform, the regular Century SUV is offered with a plug-in hybrid V6 setup making 406 horsepower. It's unclear whether the GRMN variant will get a big old V8 like the previous generation Century sedan offered. The one before it was the only Toyota in history to be offered with a V12 that was developed in partnership with Yamaha, but it's unlikely that engine will make a return. The more aggressive Century GRMN is expected to deliver a serious performance boost. While Toyota offers some models globally with GR Sport badging, these are mostly cosmetic and offer minor suspension tweaks. More substantial upgrades are reserved for the GR cars like the GR Yaris and the GR Corolla. At the top of the food chain, the GRMN models have all the goodies. GRMN models have been rare, mostly exclusive to the Japanese market, and produced in limited quantities. The GRMN Yaris did reach Europe, and the upcoming GRMN Supra should be more widely available, hopefully with its US visa approved. Currently, the Century SUV is available only in Japan and China. Toyota has hinted at developing a high-performance SUV, with GR boss Tomoya Takahashi stating it's a necessity. However, this likely doesn't apply to the Century SUV since it's extremely expensive and it targets a niche market. Interestingly, this trend towards high-performance limited edition SUVs isn't unique to Toyota. Land Rover recently unveiled the Range Rover SV Caramel Edition during Monterey Car Week in California. Limited to just 17 units, the special edition Range Rover SV draws inspiration from the woodlands and ocean cliffs near Carmel. The Caramel Edition is finished in a bespoke green satin exterior, featuring 23-inch dark gray wheels with green satin inserts and a luxurious cabin clad in sequoia green and perlino aniline leather. Priced at $370,000, the Caramel Edition is a rare find, with exclusive touches like black ceramic dials, fully reclinable rear seats, and each of the 17 units of the Range Rover SV Caramel Edition comes with a personalized set of golf clubs and a golf fitting experience from the Titleist. Land Rover's approach mirrors Toyota's with its Century SUV GRMN, a focus on exclusivity, luxury, and performance. Both automakers seem to be tapping into a market where rarity and craftsmanship are just as important as raw power. When the GRMN SUV does hit the market, it'll likely compete with the BMW X5M, Mercedes GLS 63, Porsche Cayenne Turbo S, and even the Bentley Bentayga, as the base Century SUV starts at $170,000 and the GRMN version is sure to be even pricier. On the flip side, Toyota is also working on something completely different, the Land Cruiser FJ, or FJ Cruiser Comeback, which will cost a fraction of the Century SUV. More details about that SUV can be found in the video linked in the top right corner. But back to performance SUVs, as Mercedes has also been spotted testing the updated version of the GLS 63 variant. The current GLS class arrived for the 2020 model year and was given an update for 2024. The latest prototypes are for a second update for the full-size SUV. This second update, which will likely be introduced for the 2027 model year in the US, is expected to be more substantial than the somewhat mild previous update. We're still early in development, as evidenced by the lack of major visual changes on the prototype. The light camouflage suggests new headlights are being tested, with potential updates to non-visible elements like the chassis and powertrain. What Mercedes has in store for the mechanical components remains unclear, but new plug-in hybrid powertrains are a possibility, especially for the GLS 63. The smaller GLE 53 is already confirmed to receive a plug-in hybrid powertrain for the 2026 model year. Currently, the GLS 63 comes with a twin-turbocharged 4-liter V8 generating 603 horsepower, paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid system and a 9-speed automatic transmission. In the regular GLS class, the V8 might be dropped, similar to the updated 2025 G-Class, which offers the V8 only in AMG G63 guise. Mercedes doesn't normally update its vehicles more than once during a traditional product cycle, which lasts 7 to 8 years. But a second update for the GLS class suggests the SUV will stick around longer than that. This move is in response to Mercedes reportedly extending the sales timeline for some of its current gas-powered vehicles beyond what was initially planned. The decision comes as demand for electric vehicles has been slower than anticipated. Although Mercedes aimed to transition entirely to electric vehicles by 2030, the automaker announced in February that it will continue selling gas-powered models beyond that deadline. A second facelift is also planned for the GLE class and S-Class. The second facelift of the S-Class looks particularly promising based on the prototypes. For more details on that facelift, be sure to check out this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you found this content valuable, and see you in the next video.